Keep your friends close, but your enemies closer. Closer.
Learn.
Rabbits in the house. Rabbits in the house. Rabbits in the house. Rabbits in the house. Rabbits in the house.
Get it together.
Rabbits in the house.
Let's get it together.
Rabbits in the house.
Get it together.
Rabbits in the house.
Come on, get it together.
Rabbits in the house. 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 Rabbits
You better
in the
get it
house.
together. We gon' get it together.
Rabbits in the house. Rabbits
Get
in
it
the
together.
house. Rabbits in the house. Rabbits in the house.
Get it together.
Rabbits in the house. Rabbits
You better
in the
get it
house.
together. We gon' get it together.
Rabbits in the house. Rabbits in the house. Rabbits in the house.
Get together.
Rabbits in the house. Rabbits in the house. Rabbits in the house. Rabbits in the house.
Keep your friends close, but your enemies closer. Closer.
Learn.
Rabbits in the house. Rabbits in the house. Rabbits in the house. Rabbits in the house.
Let's get it together.
Rabbits in the house.
Get it together.
Rabbits in the house.
Let's get it together.
Rabbits in the house.
Get it together.
Rabbits in the house.
Come on, get it together.
Rabbits in the house. Rabbits in the house. Rabbits in the house. Rabbits in the house. Yeah. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat. Another one. We here. We here. We here. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat. Hold on. We are live with another one. Shout out to the chat. How y'all doing? Let's see who all in here. Courtney Peach, what's going on? Just Jay, what's up? Uncle L, not it. Lady Wrench. Shout out to the chat. Hit the like button if you haven't already. Today, ladies and gentlemen, we are continuing. We are on episode 16. This one is not going to be a long one because the oh, let me put the date of the meeting. Let me put the date of the meeting. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat. This one is on December 6th, 2021. So let me put that in the description. Kick it in with Stone. What's up, man? Let's put that in the description real quick. Um, 2021. All right. Now that's there. Can save that. All right. We are doing a continuation. Lester the YouTube God, what's going on? We are doing our continuation. Last week I believe it was December 1st. I mean November 15th or something like that. Either way, we are in December. The mayor, Tiffany Henyard, she's been mayor since May of that year, December 2021. It's quite a few years ago. So uh, we've been keeping track of these board meetings and the interactions. We learned a lot. We've seen a lot of faults on both from both parties, and we all know it's only going to get more exciting from here. Somewhere along the line, the trustees themselves will create their own YouTube page where they will hold their own separate um, uh, uh, board meetings, and it's gonna become a clown show. And I'm here for it because we are going to be entertained. Heck Money, what's going on, Heck Money? I'm here for it because we are going to be entertained. Um, Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat. Please hit the like button if you haven't already. Anybody who wants to add to anything that's going on, feel free to call in on the hotline. Uh, Lord of mercy. So, mm, mm, mm. Shout out to the chat. Yeah, the hotline, the number to the hotline is at the top of the screen. So if anybody did want to call in to add anything, because every now and then, somebody might have something they might want to say, and we can make this a little bit more interactive every now and then. For the most part, we do have a shorter video. This meeting is only 58 minutes long, so it's not one of the longer ones. Um, I have to say this: what's happening is they are going to have two meetings after this that are for the trustees. Those meetings are going to be 3+ hours long. That's going to be my next live. Those are not going to be board meetings, but they're going to be trustee meetings, special trustee meetings, where it seems like the trustees and the mayor are basically airing out their grievances with each other and stuff. So, 3.5 hours, I expect that to be action packed. Il Capone, what's going on? Yeah. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat. Yeah, the hotline is on the screen. I know when the hotline bling. So that is gonna be interesting. We're gonna be doing that tomorrow. So tomorrow we're gonna have a long live tomorrow. I hope you are prepared. Hope you guys are prepared. Now
Administration as a landlord.
let's get ready. Let's get ready. Let me move myself. Without any further ado, let me move myself.
They can actually do that without paying debts related to that property. Now, so I'm talking about debts related to the business and debts related to the property. I'm not
It must have whoever was in charge of this running this meeting must have pressed the live button late because they started. She already talking when they started this meeting.
talking about an individual's personal debts. I'm just talking about it as it relates to the business and that property. So I work with the housing department to ensure that there was an ordinance drafted before I leave.
Yeah, thank you for reminding me. Thank you for reminding me, Just Jay. There is, and it should be pinned to the top, which is not. God damn it. Sure, stuff is working. Sure, things is working.
Kevin donated $78. This is a test donation for $78.
Okay. And echo. Which should go away now. Let me see.
Kevin donated $84. This is a test donation for $84.
Where is the echo coming from? Do I have two of them or something? Maybe if I hold on, sorry, I got an echo. I'm trying, and I need to figure out where it's coming from. All right, so I just took that off for me.
Kevin donated $91. This is a test donation for $91.
Let me see if it's coming through my microphone.
Kevin donated $45. This is a test donation for $45.
Yeah, it's creating an echo, but I don't see how. Maybe if I delete it and put it back in there. Let's remove this. Let me try it again. Give me 1 second, y'all. I'm gonna be right with you.
Kevin donated $47. This is a test donation for $47.
Where the hell is it coming from? I deleted it. It's still popping up. What's it? So, it seems like I got two of them. I need to find this other one. Really seems like I got two of them. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat. I don't know where this other one is, but it's somewhere here. Start turning stuff off. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. I need to figure this out real quick. Start turning stuff off.
Kevin donated $5. This is a test donation for $5.
Hold on, is it?
Kevin donated $46.
Figured it
This
out.
is a test donation for
God damn it.
$46.
All right, I figured it out. God damn it. I had a preview on the thing. So it was giving me a preview and it was playing the thing. So all right, I figured it out. I know what it is now. We good to go. The Did I pin it? No, I didn't. Look at that. All right, let me pin it. All right, now it's pinned. All right. All right, we good to go. Thank you. Thank you, everyone, for your patience. Appreciate that. Hit the like button if you haven't already. D Grant, what's up? All that remains is going on. Steve A, you guys hit that like button if you haven't already. Miss Eve, shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat. All right, I think I'm good to go. We got carrots. We got a lot of memes. So if anybody, feel free to use your carrots. Nightbot has the list of commands. Um, you can check your carrot balance by putting exclamation carrots. So if you're in the chat and you're interacting, feel free to use any of these commands. Wabbitbot is here for you. The Beef Sector Podcast. What's up, Mrs. Baker? Wabbitbot is here for you. All right, let's continue. Carry on.
So that they can then present that. And of course, I'll talk with my successor as you decide on that individual about that particular, those particular ordinances as well. And they'll present those in January. Once the Secretary of State payment is paid, which is $500, I will then send off the request to have the database for the vehicle stickers updated. It's almost getting to the point where it's time for a new vehicle sticker update. And I will talk with the Secretary of State about what time period or what is required for the Village of Dolton's next June vehicle sticker database as well prior to my leaving office. We'll talk about the amnesty program. It's almost over. People only have one more day, and they're going to be paying a lot of money, additional fees to the collection agency, because we will send everyone that did not register with the amnesty program will go to the collection agency on Wednesday, December 8th. So if you haven't done that, you need to get in here and get on the amnesty program, either the payment plan or pay in full, because the collection agency fee is pretty healthy, 35%. And so you want to get in and get that. The Cook County Department of Transportation will be bringing their intergovernmental affairs agreement in January as opposed to this month. They had to determine where the funding is going to come to, so they needed a little bit more time. I met with Ron Smith, our village engineer, and I want to thank Ron for working with me over the last several months. We've established a great relationship and a great path forward for Dolton as it relates to the projects that's going on with Dolton and that are being handled by Robinson Engineering. And so, Ron, thank you so very much for your professionalism all of this time. The streets were resurfaced before Thanksgiving, and Ron will let you know that. I want to thank Derek Blocker from Core Consulting for his hard work. Derek, I would say, is probably a genius, and he knows everything about the Village of Dolton, everything about every system, and some things about things that probably is a little over and above the technology. And so I want to thank him because he worked, of course, with Chris Barabali and put forth the new civic system in a fantastic way. And he's still training people. And also, I thank Derek for the help desk system that he put in place as well. The negotiations for the various contracts are well underway, and we have put forth some proposals for the lieutenant and sergeants as well as the records technicians. And so those things are underway. And my goal is to ensure that the village of Dolton continues to move forward. And I think we've set forth a great roadmap, and we will make
Shout out to Kookie. Shout out to Kookie. Appreciate you.
sure that the transition, and Mayor, you know, I'm going to make myself available even after December 31st, because I am very concerned about ensuring that Dolton continues to move forward. So whoever you put in place, I'm going to be working with them to ensure that we have a smooth transition and that they are
Cases,
that
woman
that
raising
that
hand,
your
female sign, smiley face.
Hey, Katana. Hold on. What? I didn't see it. Hold up. Another issue. Well, I did not see it pop up. Hold on.
Kevin donated $27.
Something
This is
happened.
a test donation for $27.
There's something happening somewhere else that I don't know about. Hold on. I gotta figure this out. There's something happening somewhere else that I don't know about. And how is that possible? I'm not supposed to hear it. I'm supposed to hear it. Shout out to the chat. Sis.
Kevin donated $47.
Why
This
am
is
I
a test
hearing it?
donation for $47.
Why am I hearing it? Um, see, it's here. Second.
Kevin donated $20. This is a test donation for $20. Fire, fire.
It's crazy. This is madness.
Another milestone reached. Fire, rabbit, revolving hearts.
How is it doing this without my permission? It's crazy. Shout out to the chat. Hold on, we gonna get there, man. I just need to figure out how is it doing this without my permission. I don't got it set to do this. Not supposed to hear nothing. Not supposed to hear anything. Shout out to the chat.
Kevin donated $71. This
This
is
is
a test
weird, man.
donation for $71.
This is weird. I don't know why it's doing this. It's not supposed. I'm not supposed to hear it or see it or anything. It's doing it anyway. All right, we gonna move. We gonna move past that. Now we're gonna move past that for now. Turn some stuff back on. Ridiculous. I don't have to add the loot box in here. So confused. I'm so confused. Uh, but anyway, let's continue. Uh, shout out to shout out to Heidi Favored.
Fire, fire.
Favored.
Another milestone reached. Fire, rabbit, revolving hearts.
That's Trace Spectors. Milestones and milestones and milestones. Shout out to chat. Hope I ain't missed nobody. While I was trying to figure this out. Iceberg thoughts. What's up? Uh, all right. We can move past that. It's a minor hiccup. Ain't no big deal. Although it's a big deal to me. I ain't gonna lie. It's a big deal to me. When I can't figure something out, I get real. You know. God damn.
Still rocking and rolling.
Still rocking and rolling. Shout out to Jim's Eye View. Shout out to Jim's Eye View, man. We've been in this together for a long time. We've been in this together for a long time. Prima Donna Bridges, what's up? How you doing?
Vision continues to be implemented.
Jay motherfucking Nub, what up, man?
Thank you so very much.
Okay, thank you so much. She ain't going nowhere, y'all. Don't worry about it. We truly, truly appreciate you.
Yeah, I appreciate her. I want her to stay. I want that lady to stay. Hold on, why is my mic low? Testing, testing. Does my mic seem low to y'all? Let me adjust my mic. Let me adjust my microphone. Give me some decibels, man. Testing, testing, testing. Hold on. Bring it down. Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. All right, that should be pretty good right there. Could go up a little more. Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's too loud. That's too loud. That's too loud. It's too loud. Testing, testing. Let me bring it down. All right. That should be good. All right. She left and we are happy. I thought that lady was I thought hey, from listening to her, she sounded pretty good. She sounded pretty good with her job, and I liked listening to her because I definitely understood what she was saying whenever she said it, and I was good with that.
Absolutely.
Thank you. Is Ron?
And by the way, just in case you're just coming in and you're not sure what's going on, we are going over past uh, Dolton board meetings from when Tiffany first got into office. So these meetings are from 2021. It's just for us to get an understanding of how we got here. We're starting from the past and we're working our way up to the present. So these meetings, we are still in 2021, December. This meeting is taking place at December 5th, hold on, December 6th, 2021.
You're here, so Ron, go ahead. You get an engineer's report. I know we
Yes,
want
I
you.
am.
Yeah, go ahead. How you doing? Happy holidays,
Yes,
by the way.
yes, I am here, Mayor. And it has been a
Egon, what
pleasure
up?
working with Dorothy and implementing your vision. Just to touch on some projects, we have the IEPA water meter replacement project. We have the lead service line replacement project. We finished up the Rebuild Illinois MFT grant street resurfacing project. We're currently embarking on projects that will happen in the spring, which would be the alley replacement project, reconstruction, 144th Street project from Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Drive to Indiana. We'll also work on the 2021 CDBG street resurfacing project. We got a little over $200,000 for that. We'll be working on the village-wide sidewalk replacement project, along with the quiet zone engineering for the different railroad crossings. Also, the track realignment project, the CREATE project, not only the one by Old Village Hall, but also the one off of 138th and Cottage Grove. So we definitely have done a lot. We also have the CMAP project with the technical assistance and updating the comprehensive plan. And also all of the other projects where we had submitted to our state legislators for infrastructure dollars.
Slim with 2
with
M's.
regards to traffic safety control devices, roadway, and also fire hydrant removal and replacement projects. So there's a lot of things we have embarked on, and we hope to continue what has been started and to move the village forward and to complete the vision that you've set out there.
Okay, I appreciate you, Ron. I keep telling people you got to have a great team so that you can be successful. So I appreciate everything that Ron's engineering has brought forward to the village of Dolton, and you guys being able to do the alleys. That's just a plus. Residents are so in love with that. And I thank you for the fire hydrant replacements and all the other great things that you guys have been bringing to the table. So thank you again, Ron. Great job.
Thank you. Thank you for the opportunity, Mayor.
The Jacko's Lair. What's up?
Next, Police Chief, Chief Collins, you have the floor, and you might want to hit on some things that the trustee was saying at the last meeting about crime in Dolton, shootings, and that we don't give updates to residents. So you can clear the air for those that got it wrong. So go ahead. You have the floor. Yes.
I will address that. In a report, our stats report are not what they used to be. So yes, in Dolton, we do have our issues, just like the neighboring communities. They have their issues also. But our issues have not skyrocketed, or have not spiked, or any of those false reports. We're at the same level or even lower than other months. And fortunately, even in this past month, our call load has dropped to roughly from 1,800 calls to 1,600 calls. So this falsehood about crime is on the rise and spiking. Yes, there's crime in Dolton. You see more of it because it's always on social media. You always see it on the news. The news is always reserved for bad news like that. So yes, you're going to see it. That doesn't mean that there's more of this happening. It always has happened. But your officers are out there doing their very best at trying to curb things that they have control over. And we have actually been solving a lot of crimes. That incident that occurred the other night at the tree lighting ceremony, that is still under investigation. There are some great leads, and the place that it originated from will soon be seeing the police at their door. The incident from Walgreens, we already have the vehicle in custody. We have one of the players in custody, and we're searching for another actor. So active investigations are ongoing. Police officers are doing a good job investigating these things. The detectives are doing an excellent job of keeping up on these things. And if anyone wants to hear the crime stats or see the crime stats, they can call me or come see me directly, and I'll give them information from this year and the past few years, and they can do a comparison and see that those falsehoods are exactly that, false. What I am happy to present tonight is information that the COPS hiring grant, the federal grant, there's only been 9 municipalities in the state of Illinois that was awarded this grant. And the village of Dolton was one of those municipalities that was awarded the grant for $1,156,000, which is excellent, huge feat. A couple officers worked on this grant. They put a lot of hard work into this grant, and it came for Dolton. There are only other 2 municipalities that were awarded anything higher than us. That's the city of Chicago and our neighbor, Calumet City. The other ones were pretty low, but we got that grant. $1.1 million is going to let us hire 5 officers, and we're going to continue to march forward, including with those officers. We are still actively recruiting right now. So you can find that information on the village's website. There'll also be other outlets where we're going to put this information out so that we can hire good quality police officers so we continue this mission. What I do want to warn about, this is the season where robberies start to happen because people are out there looking for extra money. So I want to put this out there. People, please be careful when you're going to the stores, when you're leaving your residence. It is best to travel in pairs or best to travel in groups so you can watch each other's backs. If you're walking through parking lots, be extra vigilant about what's going on in the parking lot. Just take a moment to scan the area before you walk out of the store, or scan the area before you get out of your car, or before you get out of your car to pump your gas. Just be very careful, because this is a season where those incidents do start to go up, even past Christmas. But it's usually around this time that people start looking for extra money. And if you have packages that are showing up to your house, please have a neighbor get your package or have it delivered somewhere else so these package porch pirates don't grab your stuff before you have a chance to get to it. Mayor, that's all I have to report tonight.
Okay, thank you so much, Chief. I always tell you this, I truly, truly appreciate you. You're doing an awesome job with the police department. I love the fact that we're doing the foot patrols, and we got a lot of different initiatives taking place with the police department. They go to the businesses, ask them how they're doing. We do a check and balances with the residents, and we go and we knock on doors and ask residents of any crime, drug houses, or anything to that nature. And
wait, is this a new wig that don't move? She got another wig that don't move. Look at this, y'all. She got a whole nother wig that don't move. Is this the same one? No, this ain't the same one. This is a different one.
They actually been telling us. So thank you again so much for coming on board. We're back on board as the chief of police for Dolton. And also, I thank you from the bottom of my heart for basically going out to that cops grant and making sure that we had money to hire 5 new officers that did not come out of the police budget. But don't get me wrong, I do know we got to find money to make sure we can keep it consistent after that runs out. But I thank you so much for that. That's a great look for the village, and a lot of times people don't see the efforts of what we do. And I just want you to know that the residents see you.
There we go. Seriously, if you grew up in the 90s and 2000s, she don't look like Lil Weezy F Baby? Seriously. She don't look like Lil Wayne? You telling me that she don't look like Lil Weezy F Baby when he was a young hot boy? No, she don't look like Lil Weezy F Baby, the hot boy. I'm not talking about Lil Wayne now. I'm talking about Lil Wayne then. She got his whole face. JT, I'm just saying. Listen, I'm just saying, you know, I could tell she related to Lil Wayne. That's all I'm saying. I could tell she related. That's all I'm saying.
Chief. Now, I heard nothing but accolades about you as our door knock. And yes, people do talk about issues that we did have over the last weekend, but at the same time, they do see the dent that you're trying to put in Dolton, and then the crime rate going down, like you just stated. But other people,
bad tears.
And it's sad to say, trustees will give
it is what it is
and negative reports and don't get the stats from you, which are false, what they're giving out, and you got the information.
I bet y'all thinking about every Hot Boys rap song and Lil Wayne rap song, and now y'all now y'all thinking about the block is hot, hot. See, y'all see it, right? Foxy Brown, y'all see it.
If Trustee Holmes not even saying that, I don't understand why Trustees will give out the wrong information.
Hold on. Goddamn. Sorry. I got carried away, man. Seems like she chastising something. Seemed like she chastising something. We got carried away, guys. Stay focused, man. Listen, y'all play too much. That's the problem. Y'all can't stay serious for a second so that we can focus. You know what I mean? Bro, we are adults here. We need to grow up. Okay? We need to grow up. Okay? Now, she's talking about Trustee Steve's right now. And some false information was given out. That tears. Listen, man. First of all, Out of mercy. TP, Lady Wrench is getting out of line. Could you talk to her, please? Could you take Lady Wrench in the corner and have her talk to her? She need a good talking to. Um, she looked like the back end of man. Out of mercy.
And also, I thank you from the bottom of my heart for basically going out to that cops grant and making sure that we had money to hire 5 new officers that did not come out of the police budget. But don't get me wrong, I do know we got to find money to make sure we can keep it consistent after that runs out. But I thank you so much for that. That's a great look for the village. And a lot of times people don't see the efforts of what we do. And I just want you to know that the residents see you, Chief. And I heard nothing but accolades about you as our door knock. And yes, people do talk about issues that we did have over the last weekend, but at the same time, they do see the dent that you're trying to put in Dolton, and then the crime rate going down, like you just stated. But other people, and it's sad to say, trustees will give bad and negative reports and don't get the stats from you, which are false, what they're giving out, and you got the information. If Trustee Holmes not even saying that, I don't understand why Trustee Steves will give out the wrong information at the previous meeting we just had.
So Trustee Steve's out there giving out wrong information about what's going on with the police department and public safety, and that's not even his department. That's Holmes' department. But she just put him on blast. I don't think she had to really do what she just did. You know what I'm saying? She didn't have to call him by name. She could have just been very, general about, people or trustees not getting the right information and giving out the wrong information. To put Steve on blast right here, like single him out, she didn't have to do that. And when she does that, it only begs for a response from the trustees, who are just as unprofessional as she is, even worse, even more unprofessional than she is. And it's like, woman, when you do stuff like that, you open the door to justify their unprofessionalism. You open the door because your unprofessionalism feeds their unprofessionalism, and they can be they can be more unprofessional than you. They can be way more unprofessional than you. So why give them the opportunity? Why create the atmosphere for them to be unprofessional based on how you handled something? She shouldn't have did this. And I expect Steve's to now have something to say. It's only right. Steve's
out, and you got the
No, this is not the meeting. See, they have other meetings. This is the following board meeting. However, they have other meetings that take place in between this. So, but all the trustees are not involved in all of the meetings because it might be a finance committee meeting. Well, Jason House is on the finance committee and maybe one other trustee, but the rest are not. Then you might have a fire committee meeting. Well, Belchard is on the fire committee, but the other trustees are not. So I don't really focus on those. I focus on the ones where all of them are together interacting, because my concern is their relationship and their interactions. But there is definitely some outside stuff happening that's fueling how they are interacting with each other as well. But those things should not occur because it's government, and your personal outside issues should not stop the business. And that's what I focus on the most is the fact that they have these issues and they're willing to stop the business because of it. And that's where we have a problem. You can't stop the government, bro. What's wrong with you? So yeah.
Information. If Trustee Holmes not even saying that, I don't understand why Trustee Steves will give out the wrong information at the previous meeting we just had as relates to the crime. Yes, you have some people talking about what's going on in Dolton, but you're actually doing a great job. And I just want people to know that and to see your efforts, because I have the time. People do a lot of talking, but they can't walk it. You know, that song, walk it like I talk it. They can't do that. They can't do that. So
Thank you, ma'am.
Did you just walk it like I talk it? The song, you know, these songs that be promoting violence and stuff and drug use. Yeah, the hook is catchy. What about the lyrics?
Anonymous donated $10. Since Kashap won't let me be great, let me bless you this way. Salute to you and your amazing lives.
Thank you. Shout out to Anonymous for that donation. Anonymous says, since Cash App won't let me be great, let me bless you this way. Salute to you and your amazing lives. Thank you. Salute to you, and I appreciate your support. Shout out to Anonymous. He said, hit him up. You sounding old, bro. What do you mean? I'm just saying. Listen. When it's time to be honest, I gotta be honest. So, like I'm with all the nonsense, but I could also say that it's nonsense. You know, I could be with the shits, but I could also point out that it is some shits. You feel me? Like, I'm not gonna justify it just because I'm doing it. You know what I mean? Like, I know it's wrong. I know it's wrong when I'm doing it. So I'm not gonna justify it just so that I can feel better about doing it. I know it's wrong, bro. Like, if I drink and I get drunk, and I know that's wrong too. So I ain't gonna try to make a justification for liquor so that I can drink that shit and do fuck shit. Nah. I know, you know what I mean? Like, so at the end of the day, even if I partake in it, I know what I'm like. Let's say if I was if I'm doing crime, if I'm doing bank robberies or robberies and stuff like that, I know it's wrong. I choose to do it for whatever reason, but I'm not gonna act like it's the right thing to do. You know what I mean? I'm like, it's not the right thing to do, nigga. This is what I choose to do. It works for me. You feel me? Like, but I know it's wrong. So I'm not gonna ever make excuses to do shit that I know is not right. I'll just do it knowing that it's wrong. It's consequences. I'll deal with the consequences if I get caught. It just is what it is. But it got people that don't want to live in that reality. They want to make a case that what they're doing has some kind of justification. Like, man, the justification is you want something and you're willing to do a bunch of shit to get it. That's it. That's the justification. Okay? Like, get the fuck out of here.
Mayor, I
I
appreciate
just want
it.
to know that. Thank you. And
Thank
then the blue line, make sure you put it on the blue line as well. I know you guys utilize that a lot.
That's
I think
exactly
right
where it's
now,
going also.
Yo, the only worms I got is gummy worms. I don't know what the hell. Yeah, I got gummy worms, all different colors. Gummy worms, the fruit version, the 100% real fruit. Okay, I got gummy worms. I don't know what. Eva May, what's up? Lisa Lee.
okay, do we have some on there now, right? For the positions we hire for now? The part-timers and the police, okay.
There should be something on the village website right now, but the Blue Line and other outlets will be in the next 1 or 2 days.
Okay, thank you. And then Trustee Holmes told me to announce that he is having a committee meeting this Thursday at 5 p.m. at Dolton Park District. So anybody that's watching this, please show up, Dolton Park District at 5 p.m. Next, we have Pete McCain. Chief Pete.
Hey, Mayor, good evening.
Thank you. You have the floor.
All righty. Thank you, Madam Mayor. And I'd like to also say thank you to you and Dorothy's last meeting with us today. So I've always tell her, I'm just going to say it again, I appreciate her being one of the most transparent village administrators that I work for in this capacity. So Dorothy, thank you. We applaud you. And, thank you for helping getting things done in my department and with the vision of this village. So thank you for that.
Thank you.
Pleasure working with you, and we'll see you around a little bit here and there. So Same thing with Chief Collins. Chief Collins is also a pleasure to work with. We always say we're a 1-2 punch. So if he's here, I'm here. If I'm here, he's here. So that's our Batman and Robin with me and Chief Collins. So I thank Rob and us working together, and of course with Stacy Carell in Public Works. So great team that you put together, Mayor. Statistically, I was going to give my through November statistics for the fire department. We've responded to 4,963 emergency incidents through the end of the month, of which 1,479 were fire calls, auto accidents, hazard material runs, alarm activation.
I don't even think anybody even tried these memes out. Who tried the memes? I don't know if anybody even tried these memes. I don't see none of them.
Of those 219 fires, 23 of which in-town structure fires, 21 kitchen utility room fires, 45 vehicle fires, 61 rubbish and brush fires, and 69 auto aid or mutual aid assist to the other communities for structure fires responses. The day after Thanksgiving on Friday, we had a great outpouring as far as assistance from our neighboring communities when we had the fire at the Ardagh Glass Company. One of the furnaces had an issue. We were able to save the property, thank God, keep it on the tax roll. It's a very labor-intensive incident that we had there, so it went to a 3 alarm just because of the amount of heat inside the structure and how much exposure you can have the firemen in there at a time. So it was a great effort by all involved, and I thank the Mavis division as well as our surrounding communities for coming out and helping. And it's been a busy month of October for us, not just in town having 5 large-scale incidents, but out of town.
Not the emojis, the carrots. Not the emojis. I'm talking about the carrots.
Between the surrounding communities. So we've been working together as far as responding on I-94, the auto accidents that we respond up there with Cal City and South Holland, as well as the other fires that we've been assisting with as well. So it's going to get slick out there. We want people to be careful. We want people to definitely be careful as far as having any type of heating devices in their house, having space heaters, things like that, not utilizing their oven for warm up their houses. That creates carbon monoxide issues within the dwelling. And we just want to get the word out. And, so far we want to keep our fingers crossed and move forward and make sure everyone's safe and make sure we move forward into the next year. So any questions, Mayor? Other than that would complete my report.
Okay. Nope. Just want to.
The memes got to be universal. They can't be themed to to the other stuff. I had to get just more random memes. I mean, I can get more themed stuff for this type of content, but can't be the other memes.
Tell you how much I appreciate you as well. You guys are like Batman and Robin. Can't do nothing without the other. So you're gonna have to put on a show for the residents again. They have, is it a bancho? What is it? Y'all have banchos? What is it that you guys play at the party?
We're gonna have to play at the.
Stop replying to me. I'm talking to the chat.
Next event again, so we gotta play a couple more tunes like we did last time. So
what you had? Guitar? You didn't have a guitar? What was that?
We both had guitars, yeah.
Oh, that was guitars. I didn't know why I was bancho. Okay. Yeah, they actually did an awesome job. We got to upload the video.
Yeah, you got to check it out.
Yeah, but I appreciate you and your entire staff.
Thank you.
You guys are the first responders, both chiefs are. But I appreciate you guys because it's a matter of seconds.
Lady Wrench, if you want to time out TP, I wouldn't mind.
To get to a house to make sure that you can save a structure. So community thanks you. I thank you. And I just want you to know, Pete, I wouldn't be the person I am without you, PDP, and your famous, so I appreciate you.
Unfuckwithable.
You gotta blow it up.
You gotta do it. So yeah, so thank you. Stay safe and keep kicking butt for community because they don't do nothing but say great things about both of you. So I just wanted you to know that. So thank you. You're welcome.
Thank you for the kind words. Yep.
Anytime. But it come from the heart. Y'all know, at least y'all know I mean it. Next, we have Stacy Carell from Public Works.
Wow. Good evening, Mayor. Good evening, staff.
Good evening.
Public Works has been making tremendous progress in cleaning up the village. There is a lot to improve, and we are working diligently to get the job done. For the month of November, we have trimmed 19 trees, cut down 8 large trees, completed 3 B-box repairs, repaired 4 water main breaks, installed 9 stop signs and 4 street signs. We have also repaired numerous potholes and completed numerous loader pickups from fly dumping throughout the village. We are working with Mead Lighting, making repairs to the light poles and wiring infrastructure. We have completed restoration on 21 properties, cut grass and weed whipped 4 properties, 1 vacant property, 2 vacant lots. We have also completed numerous loader pickups. We have also installed a fire hydrant on angle, installed 2 control valves, and repaired a sanitary sewer on 138th and Forest. Several streets have been paved, including Park, 144th to Chicago Road to Greenwood, Shepherd Drive, State, and University. Public Works mechanics have performed no jobs to the fire department vehicles, 2 jobs to the housing department vehicles, 4 jobs to the police department vehicles, and 16 jobs to the Public Works vehicles, including miscellaneous jobs that have come into the shop. As reminders, please put your garbage out the night before your garbage pickup day. Last week was the end of the season for yard waste bags pickup, and branches must be cut down into 3 to 4 sections and tied in bundles. Also, tree trimming season has ended. If you see any water pooling or coming from the ground, please call Public Works. For after hours, please call dispatch at 708-201-3242. Please call us if any other information is needed or compliments or requests, and you can call us at 708 for that, 708-201-3280 or 708-201-3281. And our business hours, Monday through Friday, are 7 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. And Mayor, I would like to also say and thank Ms. Brown for doing a phenomenal job and also supporting me as a department head. I learned a lot from her, and I definitely enjoy her company, and I am going to miss her.
Yes. Thank you for that, Dorothy.
Thank you, Stacy. I've enjoyed working with everyone. Everyone has been so nice to me. I just want to say, Chief Collins, Stacy, Pete, Janice, Misha, Brian, Will. I just want to let everyone know how wonderful they've been, and working with Shantae as well as Jimmy, and then of course Scott and Chris as well. Just want to say thanks to all of you for being such great professionals.
Yes. Thank you. They truly appreciate you. You're going to be missed, as you can see. Thank you, Stacy. I just want everybody to know that Stacy has been having a hard time. So y'all please keep them in prayer. Stacy, you got nothing but love from our village, from all our staff here. Anything you ever need, we will be there for you. But I do want to give you accolades, as I always do.
I want to say shout out to everyone. We have reached 2,500 subs on this channel. I would like to say thank you to all the new subscribers and everybody that support this channel. We have reached the 2,500 subscriber milestone, and I would like to say thank you. If you don't mind, just allow me to tell everyone thank you.
I wish I had 10,000 tongues just to thank you. If I were Chinese, I'd say Odia. If I were Danish, I'd say Mangatat. If I were Italian, I'd say Grazia. If I were Hebrew, I'd say Toda Rabba. If I were Greek, I would say Eucharisto. If I were Japanese, I'd say Domo Arigato. If I were Portuguese, I'd say Obrigado. If I were Spanish, I'd say Muchas Gracias. If I were German, I'd say Danke schön. If I were French, I'd say Merci beaucoup. If I were Russian, I'd say Spasiba. If I were Kenyan, I'd say Ashanta. If I were Nigerian, I'd say Eje Pupo. If I were Zulu, I'd say Ingia Bonga. If I were Sutu, I'd say Kealiboha. If I were deaf, I'd say, but since I am who I am, and I got what I got, and I feel what I feel, I'll just say thank you, amen.
Oh.
Congratulations, Sis. Confetti ball, confetti ball, confetti ball. You deserve it.
Thank you. Shout out to Just Jay. Say congratulations, Sis. You deserve it. I appreciate y'all. Thank you. All right, let's carry on. Thank you, everyone. Appreciate y'all.
I tell Chief Collins and I tell Chief McCain that you guys are our first responders. Without you, there's no village. There's no community. when you guys get there, you guys make it so much better. So when a resident complains, you go there first as the department head, and I love that about you, Stacy, and you actually calm them down from 10 to 2 real fast. So thank you again. And I just say that, again, you ran circles around the previous superintendent who did nothing with that department. You have came and uplifted, meaning did a facelift on that entire department, and residents are thrilled.
Herzlichen Glückwunsch, das ist erst der Anfang.
Huh? Speak a little German. Go on, speak a little German, Broomhilda. Come on, Broomhilda, speak a little German. Like, what? I'm sorry. I didn't get the German voice speaking person. I didn't get the German text to speak. I got the English one. She couldn't even say that shit. Hold on. Let me see if she could say it.
Herzlichen Glückwunsch, das ist erst der Anfang.
Did she say it right? I didn't even know she could say this. Like, what? I didn't even know she could say this. Did she say this right? I'm like, I thought she was going to, it sounded like she said something. Close enough? Hey, sound like she said something. Do we get a translation or something, or we just got to take this? We just got to accept, we get a translation, or we just got to accept this?
Just to see what you got to do in the next year. So get your plans together, because Stacy is on the move. He may look young, guys, but he is wise beyond his years. He have done nothing but great things for the village of Dolton, and I would have brought him back 5 times or more. We need more people like you, Stacy. Keep fighting the great fight and just stay strong. Just know that we love you. Thank you.
Thank you, Mayor, and I love you all too. I really appreciate.
Shout out to TP. Ladies and gentlemen, we got the translation. Congratulations, many more to come. Salute to you, brother. Appreciate that.
Appreciate that.
Yes, no problem. Next, we have William Moore, Department of Water. Will, you have the floor.
Okay, thank you, Mayor. Thank you, department heads and business administrator. I want to first go out and say I appreciate the opportunity to continue to serve with this great team. I want to just say to Dorothy Brown, I call her Clerk Brown. And one of the things I coined to her, and I told her this privately, and I told her, and I want to just say this publicly, that she is a matriarch of government. And I appreciate all of the standard that you have set. Clerk Brown, I appreciate you that you set a standard and that you shoot for quality excellence. So I thank you that you've raised the bar. In my department, I'm continuing to shoot for that. We're continuing to put the that department back on the rails so that we can move forward. So I appreciate you. All the calls you make. Like, see, he always talks about, "Hey, Will, how you doing?" So that way I know, hey, Will, get your paper and pad out. You got a lot of things to take down. But I appreciate that you call and you make sure that we're doing quality and excellence over there. And I appreciate the tremendous assistance that you have provided my department. It would never be the same. And I vow to do the very best I can as the leader over that department. So again, I thank you, Mayor. I thank you for bringing her on board. This has been a great, great experience for me. So I thank you both for the opportunity. And Clerk Brown, you're going to be missed. You're going to be greatly missed.
Yeah.
All right. All righty. Thank you. And so, Mayor, I just want to go over my report here for November 21st. The Water Department directions. I'm a little chilly. I just got out and jumped out of my car and ran in because today, Monday, is our extended hour. So I try to get in and get the report together for you. But I want to go over the report I have for November 2021. Mayor, under your leadership and direction, the Village of Dolton Water Department, we currently have a 30-day amnesty program, which began Monday, November the 8th, 2021, until Wednesday, December the 7th, 2021. And again, this is one of the great assistance from Clerk Brown, who helped me bring this to the Village of Dolton Water Department. This program will permit residents and non-residents to either pay their water bill balance in full or set up an auto debit payment plan, starting the plan with 10% for residents, for non-residents, 20% down. residents or non-residents respectively without any penalties, regardless of how many days past due or how much is owed. The residents can come to Village Hall or to the payment center to complete these applications.
KTC,
Today,
all that remains.
as of today, we didn't get anyone to come in after hours today, but as of today, we only have 15 residents that have signed up thus far. We're offering this program to benefit you with your delinquent bills. So we want you to come out. You have a day, come out and get on this payment plan to assist you with those delinquencies. And as the village administrator stated earlier, it's going to move to collections, and so you want to take advantage of this particular program. And on Saturday, November the 20th, we held the food drive and turkey giveaway. And Mayor, I know that this is something that you're very passionate about, and that you're really excited about giving back to the village of Dolton. This was a program that I chaired with the assistance of numerous volunteers. The food drive, which was held at Melanie Fitness parking lot. The weather, it was a little chilly at first, but the weather kind of broke, and a lot of people came out. A lot of volunteers helped out. We gave away approximately 1,000 turkeys and chickens and food boxes to the Dolton residents. This, in my estimation, was a huge success. So, Mayor, I appreciate you continuing to push forth those visions to aid and assist these residents. And one of the residents stated that, I'm glad that we're not only just doing bingo, and we're not just doing line dancing, but the mayor is bringing in things that's going to actually help the residents. So, Mayor, I thank you for giving the opportunity to serve in that capacity. And lastly, we have a new hire, Regina Clark. Let me say this before I bring Regina, some notification about Gina Clark. My crew, my team on Skeleton Crew has really worked diligently throughout this last month. They've worked tirelessly without any complaints. We have actually have Carmen Carlisle, who's working over in Village Hall. She's taking payments at the processing housing payments and permit payments over there, so the residents don't have to come from the payment center back over to Village Hall. When they come in there for payments, licensing, or housing, they actually she can take care of that right there. So I appreciate her, and under the direction and vision, also Mayor, and with the assistance of the clerk, the village administrator, they've set that up, and I've heard nothing but good things from the residents as far as them being able to be assisted in one particular area. So I just want to say kudos to my team, who's worked tirelessly and without any complaint, just getting the job done. So we've all got our nose to the grind. Attempting to put the train back on the tracks is one word I use until we can get this train moving forward, and it is moving forward. So I want to go back to our new hire, Regina Clark. She's coming from a retail space where she was her role was a manager, and she come in hitting the ground after her 2-week orientation. She's now in the window working on our new system, civic system, taking orders and answering the residents' phone calls. And she's been nothing but a blessing. And she's proficient, she's polite, and she's friendly. So she's a fresh face when you come into the payment center. So I want to, for those who haven't met her, take the time to come by and say hello and welcome her to the team. I would greatly appreciate her being a part of that, and my entire team as well. So with that, Mayor, as last but not least, but that does conclude my report. Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Sure. You're welcome.
So I just want to tell you that I appreciate you as well. Since you have came on board into the water department has been getting nothing but great reviews, because that department, when I say was messed up, That department was really messed up. And a lot of people are happy to have you because, again, it's all about customer service. It's about how you respond to the resident. And half the time, the people that worked here previous was negative or talked down to people. You gotta understand, people have issues, people have problems, and who are we to judge? We're supposed to help and alleviate some of the pain by putting them on payment arrangements or explaining to them why they bill is whatever the number is. So thank you for just getting some kind of structure over there. I know you had Dorothy Brown too, but I thank you for just getting it in order because you come from banking. Excuse me, come from banking, and I know you know what it takes to have some kind of structure and a system in place. So thank you again because you are truly appreciated by the residents of Dolton. Thank you.
Thank you, Mayor, for the opportunity. You're welcome.
You're welcome. Next, we got Brian Thigpen, the man who wear many hats, code enforcement. Go ahead, Brian, you have the floor.
Good evening, Mayor and my other constituents. I'm actually going to do two reports tonight. I am going to do Cheryl's housing report, and I'll actually start with her first. Her numbers from November to as of current, 42 housing sales for a total of 110,000, 28 rental licenses for a total of 5,600, 10 quick claim deeds and miscellaneous for a total of $1,500. And the grand total was 117,100. That concludes her report. For the code enforcement for the up until December 6th, we've written nine grass and weed tickets, 91 debris accumulation tickets. For vacant properties and licensing, we've written 25. For branch and bush accumulation, we have a total of 12, which piggybacks to what Superintendent Carell was saying as far as the last brown bag pickup was last week for the season and will not resume until April. However, as he stated, please make sure you bundle your branches within 4-foot sections and make sure they're tied with twine. Ourselves, as well as Homewood Disposal, will be picking those up. As far as warnings, with the rental inspection and sale inspection warnings issued was a total of 43. And that concludes my report.
All right, thank you, Brian. And if anyone that don't know Brian Thigpen, he has been through several administrations and he tends to survive everyone. You got to tell me how you do that. But he is a good person as relates to getting the job done. He's dependable, he's reliable, and he will actually go beyond the call of duty to make sure that the residents have their services rendered. So thank you, Brian, for just showing up and showing out and jumping in place wherever and whenever needed. And thank you for helping anyone and everyone with their department. So just, I appreciate you. I just want to say that. And I saw the little one Saturday. Was it Saturday? Yeah, Saturday. Yeah.
Thank you.
But thank you. I was just say that, leave it at that. You've been breath of fresh air as well. I love my entire team, and that's why we can always have these type of conversations. So I have a relationship with each and every one of you guys, and you guys mean nothing but the world to me. And yes, I'm gonna talk about you too, Janice and Chris, next. But I thank you all, and welcome back, Misha. Because we are a team, we are a family. Some people call it a dysfunctional family. It happens, but guess what? We're family. You already know not to mess with one because we all gonna come for you. So I appreciate all of y'all and thank y'all for just all getting along, working together for the betterment of Dolton. And the residents do see that. They see that everyone ping pong off each other. So thank you. Unfortunately, I'm sorry the board of trustees ain't the same, but I thank y'all for just my unit here. And when I say we, this is what I'm always speaking of.
Lady Wrench, anytime you feel like timing out TP, you got permission. I'm just letting you know.
You guys, because you guys make me better. You guys push me to do whatever is needed for community. Okay, next, the last person we got is Misha, building permits. Welcome back, Misha.
Hey.
Misha has been gone for a minute, but she's back. Better than ever. She has a positive attitude. When anyone sees that smile, they just light up. So I get a lot of accolades for her from the business community, and they say she gets right on top of it. She turns in applications and she calls them back. That's all people care about, calling you back or emailing you back, responding. So they know that you got the message. So thank you, Misha. With that said, go ahead, you start your report.
All right. The building department did 75 permits. For general, plumbing 25 permits, 25 electrical permits, Homeowners permit, we did 21. We issued 21 water meters, 12
They got Nicki Minaj working in Dalton. Ain't this crazy? How they got Nicki Minaj working in Dalton? Ain't this?
contractor licenses, 2 motor fuel payments, 3 liquor tax payments, and 3 business license, which totals $66,490.
Why is she rocking like
And
why is she rocking like that? Nikki, are you okay? Nikki, are you okay? Why is he rocking like that?
the end of my report.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much, Misha.
Thank
Appreciate
you.
it. You're welcome. Just want to get some accolades to 2 people that always get beat up and tore up from the floor up. Janice and also Chris, our finance guy. So I just want to tell you 2 that I appreciate what you do here on the Village of Dalton. You guys have survived as well with Bryant. Several administrations.
I muted the phone. I didn't want you to get that.
I don't know whose phone that is. Mute your phone, whoever that is. But I just want you guys to know that I truly appreciate you as well, that you guys are doing an awesome job. And I know that things can be overbearing, but just hang in there. This too shall pass. But just keep your heads up, and if you ever need anything, always reach out and just stay firm. But y'all doing a great job. I wanted you to know that from me. Last but not least, I'm gonna do this mayor report and I'm gonna let everyone go. I just wanted community to hear from you guys, because who better to explain what's going on with your department than the department heads? People can assume, make allegations about what's going on, but no one knows better than you. So they need to hear from the horse's mouth. This is the reason why I still had this forum. I know you guys won't be able to chime in on Wednesday, and I don't expect you to, because I do know you still have to run the community. You guys have things to do, and I apologize ahead of time for the Board of Trustees making a 10 a.m. board meeting and not thinking of the people or you that run our day-to-day operations. So thank you for staying on to get through this so the residents know what's going on with each of your departments. First, police department, public safety. We are closing out this year really strong by continuing our foot patrol program. And I want to give a special thanks to Chief Collins, because without him, we would not be constantly initiating this. He keeps doing this every month, every week. You see someone in different areas. And no, we do not broadcast the locations. We just show up in trouble areas and we door knock. Now it's up to you residents to give him the intel that he's looking for when he shows up at the door. Some people talk and some people wait. Some people end up calling me, but the whole point of this is so you can tell him why he's at the door. I don't want to have to give the message again, but I do for those that are afraid. But please utilize our police chief and his officers, because they do take time out to hear your concern, and no one would know that you told them any information. So again, Chief Collins, thank you for the wonderful foot patrol, because residents truly appreciate it, because you're at the door, you're on the ground. No matter what people say, or no matter what the naysayers say, they appreciate you showing up at their door. And then I'm gonna say something funny. Some of them think you there for them, and they don't open the door and they call me and say, Mayor, what y'all come and get my son? I say, no. They're just doing a roundabout. If you want, you can talk to him. If not, just tell Chief to leave. So thank you. Next, the police department recently met with Enterprise, and the leasing of the new police cars are underway. They should be arriving in the spring. So that's something else that the police chief brought to the table. So again, and I ain't gonna never stop thanking y'all. Thank you, Chief, for bringing new cars to the village, which we so desperately need. So now everyone should have vehicles, because all we're gonna do is just rotate the vehicles that we do have. So code enforcement have vehicles, police, housing, ASDA, things of that nature. So I thank you. The drainage improvement project for the parking lot of the police department is done. So you no longer have to tap your car when driving into our parking lot. So be wary of that, of the new infrastructure items that's going around with village-owned property. So your department is on the way, Chief. Thank you for just everything you implemented this year. And I'm looking forward to next year, which we're going to do bigger and better things. We actually have a plan. And I know yourself, Trustee Holmes and me are going to sit down and go over that plan and roll it out at the beginning of 2020. Is it 22 already? I wish it was 23, but 2022 already. So we got a plan for you guys as it relates to public safety. And all we asking is community to get involved, get engaged, learn government, and learn what goes on in your own backyard so you can stop hearing what other people say and actually come and be engaged, and you will know for yourself what's going on. So thank you. Next, we have the fire department, which are also public safety. The mold remediation for Fire Station 2 is now underway. Fire Station 2 should be open in spring of 2022. So I want to give a special shout out to Scott. And I did forget Scott on here. So Scott, you know I got nothing but mad love for you because you do everything in this village. And when I say everything, y'all need to get y'all Scott. No, not my Scott, but get you a Scott because Scott stays with Dolton, the village of Dolton. When I say you call this individual to come out at 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning, Scott shows up with bells and whistles and have like a high energy. And I thought I was hyper, but then he takes the cake. So I thank you. And he does it with a smile no matter whatever it is. He does the police department, fire department, any department in the village, and he does all our buildings as it relates to maintenance and making sure that our lights are kept on, all our equipment is running, and people got heat and electric. So thank you, Scott Gilmore. I should have told him your name. Don't look him up. Just thank you, Scott.
Thank you, Mayor.
You're welcome. Anytime. Next.
What do you why we got this on? That rooftop unit for the old village hall is supposed to be in tomorrow. It was supposed to be on the agenda tonight so we can get him paid.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, everyone that should have got paid tonight isn't getting paid because the Board of Trustees, once again, in their feelings, decided to cancel the board meeting and have the board meeting on Wednesday at 10 a.m. And as you can see, all this stuff we needed to go over tonight.
So something got the trustees upset again, and they didn't show up to this meeting. That's why they didn't handle any business tonight. So that's why this meeting is so short, and that's why we don't see no trustees. They did it again. They decided not to handle the business because they're upset. They postponed it.
Plus pay people that has been waiting on their payment for a month. It's a shame that anybody would do anybody like that because when you do a service, you should get paid for it. It shouldn't be people pay at their discretion. That's why a lot of people don't want to do things for Dolton, and it's sad.
Why would you want to do anything for people who don't want to pay you after you do the work? They tell you to do the work and then you do it, and then they tell you they don't want to pay you. That's a problem. That's a problem.
But that's the board. They didn't pay the bills. So hopefully this person get paid on Wednesday.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah.
Well, thank you again for everything, Mayor. And I really appreciate working over there and doing what I can to help out.
Yeah. Well, thank you, Scott. You truly appreciate it. So thank you. Him too. Okay. Well, thanks for letting us borrow Scott. Also, I recently promoted 3 fire lieutenants and 2 fire engineers. This ensures that our fire department is staffed properly. So thank you. That's with the direction of Chief McCain. It was so needed for his department, and he have more to come. And also he will be hiring more firemen as well. Code enforcement. The code enforcement team is almost done with their 10-week training program. They will be taking their exam shortly. So good luck to all the staff that has taken this course on passing your exam. Public Works. The sewer suction truck is being built. It's scheduled to be completed within 6 weeks. The dump trucks with the snow plows are being built. I would say that the trustees did hold this one up. So if they're not here, we do have a plan B, C, and D if they're not here to make sure we remove the snow if the snow falls before being built. So
the thing about the roofs is and most of the other stuff is the procedures usually is they go through a vote to approve the people doing the work. And in that vote, they approve the price and whatever the people say they charge. Then the people do the work, and then the trustees say they don't want to pay those people, and then they want to know more about it, and they want to put it off till the next meeting because they want to find out some more things, and it becomes like, we already agreed on this. Why are you putting it off? Well, I'm putting it off because I still need to find out some things and it's like, why are we going to vote on this again when we already voted on this? We saw this many times. We saw it many times. It's like you approved it already. Why you don't want to pay them? Well, it's the same. It's like giving the people the okay and saying, yes, I'm going to let you do the work. Then they do the work, and then you be like, well, I don't know if I really want to pay you because I don't know if I really wanted you to do the work. And it's like, I done got the materials, I done got the workers, they finished the job. Why you don't want to pay me? So
Public Works assures me that the equipment.
And there is a contract because we sit here and watch them negotiate the contracts. We watch them negotiate the contracts right here in front of us. We watch it.
That they are ready and equipped to plow any snow.
They approved it long time ago. They postponed it. They approved it, and then it got done. And then when it was time to pay, they didn't want to pay. So when it was time for corporate bills, okay, what bills we got to pay this month? That was on the agenda. They're like, well, we don't want to pay this. We don't want to pay this yet. Let's see something, and it becomes an issue because it's like, well, why are you pushing it off? You already agreed. So they go through that constantly, and House does it the most. House does it the most.
In the 6 weeks, which that's what I just discussed. However, these trucks will be given to us once the complete project is fixed or finished. Security camera replacement is on the way as well. The drainage improvement for the parking lot in the yard for Public Works must be done in the spring when weather permits. So that's on hold until the spring because they don't pour when it's cold outside. And I want to give a special thanks to Public Works for putting up the decorations on Sibley and helping with the lighting of the Christmas trees throughout Dolton. Thank you, Public Works, because you guys also go beyond the call of duty. All the staff there. We do have Christmas trees that's scattered throughout Dolton. We have one on 142nd Street, and we also have one at Village Hall and one in Menard's parking lot. So thank you for just being there for the light. Water Department and Payment Center. I know that William Moore hinted on the amnesty program. The amnesty program is ending tomorrow, December 7th, 2021 at 7 p.m. If anyone has delinquent bills, please sign up for this payment plan. Other than that, you will be sent to collection come December 8th. Once a bill is sent to the collection agency, they will add their own collection agency fees, which is 35%. You will have to pay what you owe to the village, to the collection agency with the fee. Non-resident accounts will have 3 months to pay. And residentials will have 6 months to pay. If you pay within that time frame, you will get a 60-day shut-off notice, and your water bill will be cut off. So come in tomorrow and take advantage of the amnesty program if you don't want the amount that you have to pay to double. So again, the amnesty program ends tomorrow. Please stop in Village Hall and get it taken care of so that you guys can have a payment agreement with the village. Housing Department. Landlords, make sure to contact Housing Department to find out when your license will expire. The expiration dates have changed. Again, call Housing to find out when your licenses will expire. Building licenses and permits. Business owners, make sure you contact the Business License Department to find out when your license will expire as well. That the expiration date has changed for that as well. So I just hinted on 2 different things: the landlords and also the businesses. Your licenses are expiring. Find out from Housing for the landlords, and for the business district, find out from the Business and License Department. So you'll know your expiration date because it has changed. Scott, I got to give you one more accolade. I thank you for the Christmas tree lighting at Menards, because without you, we would not have had any lights there. So I know it was hard, and I know it took a minute, but I'm thankful that you stayed with it and got the Christmas tree to light up. So thank you. Last but not least, I got several announcements. I hosted a Thanksgiving turkey and food giveaway on Saturday, November 20th, which William Moore announced at Melody Fitness. We gave away 1,000 turkeys, chickens, and food boxes. We then later hosted a senior citizen Thanksgiving dinner at the Park District on Tuesday, November 23rd. We had a great turnout, had a ton of seniors inside the building. They loved everything about it. And we also had bingo, which it was amazing. They wouldn't even get out the chairs without that bingo. I ain't know bingo was that popular, but yeah, it went great. We hosted the tree lighting celebration this past Saturday, December 4th at Menards. I want to give a special thanks to Menards for letting us use their parking lot, and a special thank you to the residents who came out and brought their children. Thank you guys for just showing up. I'm sorry for what happened. Things are out of control, so nothing you can do about it, but I thank you for just showing up to have some kind of festivities in your life. We hosted a special holiday discount and deal day this past Saturday. A special thanks to the Dolton business who participated. I want to say thank you to Ed over at Dress to Impress. He was giving 10% off. Then we got him 25%. I couldn't get him 50%. I tried, guys. I promise you I did. So you had to get in there and get your holiday suits and your sweaters within that time frame. It was the entire day until 8 p.m. That was actually a great turnout for him. The community loved that because I know that's an expensive store. People really, really took advantage of that. Next, we are hosting a toy giveaway at Thornridge this Saturday, December 11th from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. Please don't forget to register for the toy giveaway by this Thursday, December 9th. Anyone wanted to donate any toys, please bring them to Village Hall. And they cannot be used toys, guys. It has to be something that you either bought, whether it's off Amazon, Walmart, or you walked in the store and got it. They must be new and unwrapped. So don't wrap them because we're going to do all of that. The holiday home and yard decoration contest will be judged from next Tuesday, December 14th through Thursday, December 16th. The announcement will be Saturday, December 18th on who the winner is. Register so we can come by your house Monday, December 13th by sending an email to nmcgrath, and I'm going to spell it nmcgraw@vodalton.org. Next, we're also hosting a single parents clothing giveaway on Thursday, December 16th, and that will be at Thornridge High School. Make sure you sign up for this as well by sending an email to Ann McGrath, that is spelled nmcgraw@vodalton.org. And that what that consists of is people ask me clothing giveaway. It's not for the parents as it relates to clothing. It's for single parents, whether you're a mom or dad. We are giving you items for your child. So if you need baby diapers, baby wipes, formula, clothes, shoes, things of that nature for your little one, this is for you. And I do this because I too am a single parent, and I know how the struggle can be as it relates to just keeping up with diapers and wipes alone, let alone Similac or formula or whatever your child drinks or eats. So please reach out for that. That normally goes really well. I get a lot of single parents, and I added both parents this year because I got beat up last year because I only did single moms, and I was doing it for the simple fact that I am a single mom, but the dads told me, what about us? So I included you this year. Next, seniors. I will be hosting a senior citizen holiday dinner at Dolton Park District on Thursday, December 23rd. You must register by December 20th by calling 708-297-6859. Again, 708-297-6859. Last but not least, me, Mayor Henyard, is hosting Mayor for a Day competition on December 28th. Please submit your 2-minute video as to why you want to be mayor. And please submit this to nmcgrath@vodalton.org. Again, that's nmcgraw@vodalton.org. Submit all the things that you guys need because all this stuff is happening now. And if you still have any sidewalks that are messed up and you want us to take a look at them, or an alley, please submit that, or street, through email so we can get on top of it and be ready for the spring season. I thank you all for always being so supportive of me, and thank you for just being part of my team as well as all my department heads, because I could not have done this, any of these moves without you. It takes a team to build a village, and I thank you for being part of that team. Again, all this is going on. This is on our website as it relates to flyers and dates. If I went too fast for anybody, you can go there, or you can just call the number. I'll give it to you again, 708-297-6859, just to get more information. Or send us your email so you can be on an email blast. So when these things come up, we can just email you that way and you'll have information in your inbox. Thank you again for just believing in me as mayor and helping me to make history of this wonderful village. It's been over 128 years that a woman has ever ran Dolton. There's never been a woman. So thank you for everyone that supports me, that respects me, and that respects the seat in the title. The crown is heavy for those who wear it. So I won't let you down. I will continue to be great, and I will continue to do great things. As you can see, I am a busybody. I was busy like this as a trustee. And just think, as mayor, I did it 3 times better than when I was as a trustee. But just remember this, caution yourself, residents. I am a new mayor. And being new to anything comes with obstacles. It comes with mistakes. It comes with trial and error. No one's perfect. I never said I was. So when things happen, just ask questions before you judge, because half the time people got the story wrong, and you should get it from the horse's mouth, then make a judgment. I talked to a resident today, and she was asking me questions about everything going on in Dolton. And when I was done explaining everything to her, she was so delighted that I came by that she was just happy and said, you know what, Mayor, I support you. Everything that people are saying, they must give you a chance. You only been in the office when it was 2 months before they started attacking you. And now you've been in office 6 months. And I don't see nothing wrong that you're doing. Right now, you have to find your way and do it your way because it's your vision. When you ran, people ran on your vision as mayor. And now you have the opportunity to change Dolton. And everyone don't like change. They say they want it, but they don't like it when you implement it. And I told her you're exactly correct. And I promised her that I will continue to see my vision through and make sure that I do the will of the people, which is several different things that we got coming up, but it's really up to us as a unit to implement them for the town. Stay tuned on this agenda here that we had today. We had the $1.5 million, which I've always said even when I ran it, I want to give grants to the residents. So we have a grant program for village residents, and then also for the business district. Right now, they didn't vote on it. I was hoping they voted on it tonight, but we didn't get there because they canceled the meeting because they didn't have an item on the agenda. And that's a shame because right now we're scheduled to have this board meeting on tonight, which all the residents know. And unfortunately, residents won't hear the great things that I have to announce about the grant and how they receive the funds. We're allocating $500,000 for the residents, and I believe it was $456,000 for the business district. So now I'll announce it at the special board meeting, and then I'll make another YouTube and just tell you guys what's to come, and then just hoping you guys have a safe holiday. And remember, watch your surroundings and be watchful of getting in and out of cars, ladies, and especially going in stores or by yourself at night. Try to shop in the daylight and not at night. I know it get dark pretty quickly.
I got to sped up a little bit. It's nothing going on, so we just gonna get through it.
4:30. Just try to be safe. That's all I care about. Just be safe, no matter what you do. Because remember, all the items you can get back, but a life you cannot. So just be safe and move with a group of people. Call your girlfriends, call your family members, move together as a unit. Try not to move solo around this holiday season. Because what we're seeing now, everybody is different. It's not the same. People just doing senseless acts, which I don't agree with, and no one should, but it's senseless how people lose their lives over just minute things, which like items. If something ever happens to you, just give it up. Because again, those items can be replaced, but you can't. And I keep saying that because I want people to have some kind of respect for life. And right now, the criminals today do not. So again, watch your surroundings, love on each other, hug each other, and tell everybody you love them every day before you leave out the house. Because tomorrow's not promised, today is not promised. You can get in a car accident, anything can happen. So again, I love y'all. And this is Mayor Tiffany Henyard. I thank you for staying on, and thank you to my staff. I love each and every one of you. And y'all know if y'all need me for anything, it don't have to be related to anything with politics or working for the village. Everybody know if you call me, I'm gonna show up and show out. Thank you. Y'all can now enjoy the rest of y'all night. It's 8:51. I just wanted everyone to hear from y'all because you guys won't be on the meeting on Wednesday. Good night, everyone. Thank you again. Terrio, you can end the live.
Good night, Mayor.
Good night, Mayor.
Good night. Good night, everyone.
End the live. All right, Sis.
Good night, everybody. Thanks.
Good night. They said, Sis, you can end the live. All right. Good night, everybody. Good night. Trustees ain't show up. They didn't have a quorum, so bills did not get paid. Nobody got paid. Bills did not get paid, and I'm not surprised when it comes to these guys over here. Yeah. When they get mad, ain't nobody getting paid. But we got tomorrow. They're gonna have a trustees meeting, and that is gonna be interesting. It's gonna be over 3.5 hours long. I'm gonna start early, so I'm gonna get out of here, and I'm gonna see y'all tomorrow. Make sure y'all tune in. Yeah, for the next part. Thank you guys for coming out. I appreciate everybody. Wabbits, I'm out the house.